While at work, all of a sudden, blood appeared in my eye. That was July the 25th, 2018. 6 months on, my vision was blurred and grainy, almost a year, and I was registered blind.
Hi, I'm Craig. I'm in my 20s. I took this photo using my tripod. I am sitting on a blue velvet sofa. I am wearing a red, orange, blue, and purple striped Lacoste t-shirt. I'm slightly leaning forward with my arms resting on my legs with a thoughtful expression on my face. I'm going to share some images with you that tells the story of me losing my sight when I was 24. I will be describing the images that you will be seeing as I recorded this at home.
In this photo, starting from the left to right, there is me wearing a red shirt and I am around about 4 years old, with my hand on my older brother's right shoulder, who is wearing a blue checked shirt. And on the right is my younger brother, who is sitting on my older brother's lap, who is wearing a yellow shirt. The steps towards my blindness started years before the sudden rupture of blood in my eye. From the age of 13, I rebelled against my diabetes and ignored what was happening to my health. When the doctors constantly told me, monitor your blood, do your injections, or else you will go blind in the future, I thought, sod it. I'll deal with it when it happens. I live with the regret of the damage I have caused, as now it's unreversible. Even though people were trying to help me, I had lost heart due to the constant negativity. The image is of a black painted wall in my bedroom. This represents a challenging time in my life and also challenges the assumption that blind people only see total darkness. From my perspective as a blind person, I can see things that are from memory or what the brain is making up for a lack of information. I took this photo of my multicolored t-shirt, which was folded over a black kitchen stool to give the impression of my first experience with Charles Bonnet Syndrome. The t-shirt was folded over as if to give the appearance it was floating on its own. That was the early stages for me knowing that there was something more going on with my eyesight, more than I had initially realised. Charles Bonnet Syndrome is not what some may expect, as the brain fills in the missing information by portraying images that are not there. It can be quite unexpected as to what images are being produced by the brain. Some of it can be shocking, some of it can be puzzling, but for me, I have found it to be a bit complex in how images can come and go. In the next sequence, there will be an animation of colours, shapes, lines, and sound effects. This will match the description of my Charles Bonnet Syndrome. Some of these images that I have seen, though they started off simple, like a grid with little dots flashing, they evolved into more complex imagery such as a spider. Though it might not look like a real-life spider, it has the appearance of a spider to me, with the angles that they come at, moving quickly and having arms like pins, really sharp, to other images where there's a white background and an eye, like a human's eye, with a brown coloured iris, to flashes of shapes. Black shapes with white silhouettes. What looked like a jellyfish going up and turning into a kind of firework. Yellow-green letters would also appear. These images are perhaps produced by some things that I've seen on TV, or maybe what as the imagination does, this tries to give an image of the information that is around me. In this photo, I'm sitting at a kitchen work surface with my laptop while wearing a grey tracksuit. I'm next to a window on a sunny day. I don't really have doubts or concerns, really. So as long as I keep looking at the future being bright, whatever happens in that moment, whether it's a negativity, I'll be able to deal with that far better than if I didn't look at tomorrow with a brighter outcome. Thanks to Karren for advising me on how to take the self-portraits, and thanks to my mum who helped to make sure that I framed my photos correctly. These recordings I did through Zoom meetings with Karren and Becky and through using voice notes to record the information.
Thank you for watching. This is a multi-story production created in collaboration with photographer Karren Visser and members of Sandwell Visually Impaired. The film has been made possible by funding from Sandwell Council, Arts Council England, and the SCVO Vision 2030 Community Grants Programme. Words and photographs provided by Craig Smith. Artistic direction, Karren Visser. Producer, Becky Sexton at Multistory. Editor, Nina Jones. Animation, Sadat Savas. Accessibility Consultant, Kieran Saeed. SVI Feedback Group, Mike Oro, Sandra Troth, Steve Keenan, and Tony Averis.